Today's Cowboys Report is made possible by Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist technology, making sure your Valentine's Day is the best one possible. Go to manscaped.com and use promo code COWBOYS for 20% off and free shipping. Tell you more about them later on in today's show, which we focus on the Cowboys' ability to make some big-time moves, to free up the money, to make bigger moves in free agency. A simple 5-step plan that would clear up to $69 million in salary cap space. Now, the Cowboys cap situation currently sits like this. At the moment, the Cowboys are roughly $19 million over the cap. That is a slightly deceptive number. There's differences in the numbers you'll see out there in terms of what number actually gets reported, what one gets reported as well. There's some different numbers that kind of populate all throughout, but it is a sizable amount of money you would be able to save by making this happen. And the Cowboys have said they are all in on finding a way to go be aggressive this offseason. At least that's what Jerry Jones says. Does he actually mean they're being all in? Who knows if he means all in on their current guys or all in on players outside the organization. Either way, if you want the Cowboys to do something in free agency this year, then just like the video. Bullying has worked. It's how we got Jimmy Johnson into the Ring of Honor. So if you want the Cowboys to be aggressive in free agency or do something in free agency even, then like today's video right now. I do want to make this clear at the very beginning. You'll see how we break down the money in a moment. The Cowboys can free up the money to do almost whatever they want to do in the offseason. Now, obviously, that does not mean sign 17 all-pros, no. But if you want to add an impact player or two, you can make that happen actually pretty damn easily. Don't fall for the salary cap pie lie from Stephen Jones. And I would argue you can make a case for almost any position being open to being upgraded, right? Running back, top two guys are free agents. Wide receiver, I might not keep my gap. We'll get to it in a moment. Offensive line needs help. Defensive line needs help. Edge rusher won't have Tank Lawrence here, plus you got 2 free agents. Linebacker, we all know that's a need. Corner's got 2 of your top guys as free agents. Safety, I would love to get another impact player to replace J-Ron Curse. And what's noteworthy is you don't really have the salary cap space in the way that maybe you were more accustomed to having in most years, and your draft picks are light. You got a first-round pick, a second-round pick, a third-round pick, a fifth and sixth that are projected comp picks, and a pair of seventh-round picks, and frankly, a day 3 class that I don't actually like all that much. So I would like to do something in free agency. Call me crazy. So what is your confidence level in this Cowboys front office as currently constructed? Scale it for me from 1 to 10. 1 on the low end, 10 on the high end. So the 5 moves to clear up significant salary cap space here. Number 1 is to, unfortunately, cut Michael Gallup. Now, this would be a post-June 1st designation. It would free up $9.5 million in salary cap space. You wouldn't get that money until after June 1st. You have to carry that cap hit all the way through your free agency moves. But that would then allow you to pay your draft class. So you could actually spend pretty far up against that max number and then get money to help pay your draft class, other guys, etc., if you actually wanted to be aggressive for one time. Unfortunately, you got to do it. Gallup's numbers have dropped 3 straight years in a row. Yards have gone down from 2019 even to 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. I need an impact receiver. I might not be able to find one for $9.5 million. I can find a different position and address my wide receiver 3 spot with Tolbert or somebody else. Unfortunately, I feel bad saying it. You should cut Gallup this offseason. Don't let a good game against the Packers trick you. Roses are red, violets are blue. Trim your balls and your date will thank us too. Valentine's Day is knocking, and Manscaped is the remedy for what the love doctor ordered. That is the all-new Performance Package 5.0, designed to elevate your grooming game and shine like the heartthrob that you are. 10 million men trust Manscaped, so use our exclusive offer. That's promo code COWBOYS at manscaped.com to get 20% off and free shipping. Now, if you're not good at math, baby Olivia is 2 years and 3 months old around Valentine's Day. Can you figure out the math on that? Manscaped is a big factor in that. Again, 20% off and free shipping on all of their men's grooming products, including but not limited to the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. It is the best they have ever offered. I cannot recommend it enough because your grooming upgrade awaits. Ready to charm your Valentine's dates? Make sure you're using Manscaped. Links in the comments section and the description of today's show. It's manscaped.com, promo code Cowboys. Promo code Cowboys, manscaped.com. Link will be in the comments and the description of today's show. Number 2, I think we all agree with it, is extending CeeDee Lamb. And it might sound weird, but it's not. If you extend to CeeDee Lamb this offseason, you can actually save up to $13.49 million in salary cap space. He's got a big base salary on his 4th year. You can make that into a signing bonus as part of his new deal and push that money off in the future, as NFL teams always do, those of you who are smart. Yeah, it might cost you 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, whatever, $million per year, since Lamb was a all-pro receiver, performed as we all wanted him to, was a key part of your offensive success all season long. He deserves big-time money. He's going to get big-time money. The longer you wait, the more expensive it becomes. So do not delay. Pay CeeDee Lamb today. Would you make him the highest-paid wide receiver in the NFL? Why for yes and for no? Go ahead and vote for me in the comments section right now. Move number 3 is to restructure Zack Martin. Now, at some point, you'll basically be paying a salary of Zack Martin when he's not on the roster with pushing off the money in the future. That's fine, because I'd rather have the money now and pay it off later, because it's an interest-free credit card loan. I can always just take out more loans I'm not paying interest on. In fact, I'm actually getting interest back because the cap goes up. Restructuring Zack Martin saves you $12.59 million in salary cap space. His current cap hit is $28.5 million. They did the deal that they did, structured it, on the assumption they would restructure his deal. He's still a top guard in the NFL. Go do it. Number 4 is restructuring Trevon Diggs. So far, all pretty easy moves that I think we would all agree with for the most part. Now, look, Diggs is coming off that torn ACL tear. That sucks. You save $7.9 million with a restructure. If Diggs is not returned to form, it's like, geez, what do you do? Is it just a Gallup 2.0? It's a future problem. You're not going to cut him this offseason. You're probably not going to do it next year anyway. So you might as well restructure. Take the savings while you can get them. Lower that cap hit. And again, the cap goes up every year. I would rather pay $5 million this year and $10 million next year, hypothetical number, than $10 million this year and $5 million next season. I'm trying to win. I want my cap hits to be lower. No? Now, we will have all the Cowboys news and rumors and updates and more that you could ever want. So if you haven't already, hit that sub button for me right now. Number 5 might not be as popular, but hey, if you're trying to win game, this is how you do it. Extending Dak Prescott can free up around $26.21 million in cap space. That's actually not the full number. I did it for a reason you'll see in a second. The 2024 cap hit is $59.46 million. Dak was a second-team All-Pro in 2023. I don't think Patrick Mahomes would have the type of success that we want this team to have with a cap hit of $59.46 million. That's too big. If you want to win games, have the most money available in the short term, your best bet is Dak Prescott. Some of you might not like it. That is the reality of the situation. Because by extending him, you do free up more than a simple restructure would allow you to do. In total, that's $69.69 million in salary cap space. You could have got more by Dak, but this is too funny. Everyone spam nice for me in the comments section. Even if that figure, by the way, ends up being closer to 1920 of the previous cap space that you're over, you got a good $50 million to spend on your own players, Tyron Smith, Stephon Gilmore, etc., on your draft picks later on. I can afford to sign a free agent who costs more than $5 million a year for the first time in like 5 years. I can make that happen very easily with those moves. So why wouldn't I? Because this team's a cowards. Bonus restructures, by the way. I can restructure Brandin Cooks, Terence Steele. Maybe you don't want to after the injury. We'll see. Donovan Wilson as well. You can get up to like $82 million in salary cap space if you want to be ultra aggressive. Now, that's minus a 19, 15, whatever. That's so much money. So don't let them fool you. Do not let them lie to you and say, oh, there's no salary cap space. Yes, there is. If Jerry and Steven in particular want to be all in, that is an easy way to be all in. Let's see if they actually are.